You're not gonna believe the price on this home right behind me. We are doing something that we have never done before, and we're gonna show you a quick move-in home here in one of Jacksonville, Northeast Florida's newest and hottest communities. And this home is priced at an unbelievable number. So if you wanna know more about that price or see more about this home behind us, let's check that out now. All right, so as I mentioned, this is a new construction, quick move-in home. You're gonna see right here, they do have that hardy board siding. We have some nice pavers coming in with the walkway and the driveway. But what makes this a quick move-in home, what that really means, if you're unfamiliar with it, is that means that this is a home that the builder has already chosen everything for, and they build it in anticipation of a buyer in the future. So they don't always have a buyer in mind when they're choosing the finishes for this specific floor plan or this specific home site. Now, as I mentioned, we are in one of Jacksonville's newest and hottest communities. If you wanna know where we're at today, call me, text me, email me, or wait till later on in the video, I will discuss that. But right here in the front of this floor plan, this would be more of like your office space, and they do have an option where they can enclose this in and make it a true closed off office. But right now, it's more of an open concept. You can also make this as like a sitting room as well. Also at the front, up here, we do also have the door to our 2-car garage. Not much to look at, but what I do want to mention is at the end of the corner over there, the builder actually installed a water softener loop. So again, here in Northeast Florida, the water can be quite hard. So having that water softener loop makes a huge difference to be able to have some soft water in the house for when you're showering and for drinking water. We also have our closet here. And as you'll notice, there's a nice separation from the front of the house to the back of the house. So you don't feel like it's like a bowling alley, so to speak. There's nice, distinctions amongst the areas. We then have what would be your dining room area over here. So you could easily put a nice 6-seater or 8-seater table right here prior to going to your living room. And then we get our nice large kitchen. So what's really cool about this floor plan is the builder put quite a bit of pantry and closet space throughout it. So this is gonna actually be our pantry right here, right off the kitchen. Next to it's going to be where your fridge would go. Now the fridge and washer dryer are negotiable items, but here's the cool part. This builder is very much negotiable right now on a lot of their quick move-ins, especially this one. So again, you're gonna love what I have to say about that later on. We have our island here as well with our nice deep singular sink. I really love the quartz that the builder chose. It's just a nice clean look across the board. All white cabinets, again for that nice clean look. You have your microwave oven combo. And we have our vented hood to go with our gas stovetop. Now we are in Silverleaf, the community. Now I haven't mentioned the neighborhood yet, we'll get there. But Silverleaf as a community is a gas community. So most of the homes you're gonna see in this community are gonna be gas stovetops, gas hot water heaters, and some additional gas hookups throughout for dryers and sometimes also for outdoor gas grills. I do also love the herringbone look that they did with the tile here with the really thin subway tile. Just gives it that nice clean look across the board. So overall, plenty of outlets as well with it. So, you couldn't really ask for much more with that as well. Now, before we get to the back of the house, let's now check out our guest bedrooms and bathroom. So the first bedroom is right off the kitchen over here. This bedroom is a good size overall. We have our 9-foot ceilings with our 8-foot doors. And as you come in, we also have a nice sized closet here as well with a singular door. So I like when they do the doors instead of the bifolds, because bifolds, in this case, it's too small, like it's not French door, so you wouldn't do sliders. But with bifolds, they just constantly break. And so I personally like the door better. Then as we come to the guest bathroom, they gave us a nice single vanity. They match the cabinetry and countertops with the kitchen. And then the shower tub combo is super clean. And what I love is they did do the tile up to the ceiling, which you may think, well, yeah, Justin, that should be obvious, right? Not always. A lot of times, the tile up to the ceiling is an upgrade, which they did in this one. Over here is gonna be our AC closet, which has a brand new AC. A lot of times with these ACs, they have a 5-year parts warranty that you can actually get to be a 10-year as long as you register it within a certain amount of time once you buy the home. But then we have our second bedroom. Now this bedroom is also about the same size as the first bedroom. And with this bedroom, it also has a similar size closet as well. So really, these two bedrooms are kind of matching in a sense as far as size and layout. The only difference is one has a closet here, the other one has the closet over there. And they only put carpet in these two bedrooms. So if you're someone who does not want carpet in the home, well, at least you're only having carpet in two bedrooms, with the rest of it being this wood look tile, which is a very beautiful look across the board. Then we get to our living room, and it's a really nice size living room. They already have the outlet up top as well as the pass-through for your cords to be able to mount your TV and have it ready to go there. They give you a nice ceiling fan as well up here, ready to go. And then off of it, we have another closet. So you have another closet there. You could use it as a secondary pantry if you needed it. And then you also have our laundry room over here as well. So the laundry room here, you have plenty of space here for your side-by-side washer dryer. They do have the electric hookup for the dryer as well as the gas down below. So again, depending on what you're looking for options-wise, you can go either or. And then your control panel for all of your security and your internet, everything is also in the laundry room. Back there's our primary. Before we go to the primary, let's quickly look outside as well. Because outside here, we have a very standard back porch. It is covered by the same roof line, which is a nice touch. You can always screen it if you wanted to, or you can always extend it after the fact if you wanted to. What I do love is back here, you'll notice, we have a really good sized backyard. It's almost kind of at an angle, and the builder already put in the fencing as well in the back. Now, if you're asking me, hey Justin, well, what if I want it to be fully fenced? Will the builder do that? 9 times out of 10, I would tell you probably not. It might have to be something to do after the fact. In fact, I've had other builders here in Silverleaf where that has been the case. But this builder, David Weekly, who we're with today, is negotiable on items just like that. Now, as we continue to the primary ensuite, you do have a secondary door next to it to be able to go out to your backyard. And you also have it kind of tucked away back in here. So that's a really nice aspect to have it tucked in back here to give you even more privacy. And again, if you want to know more about this floor plan, about this specific home we're at today, especially if you have an interest in wanting to buy it for the unbelievable price it is, call me, text me, email me, and I'll help answer any questions you may have. As far as for this primary, as you'll see right away, we get that nice tray ceiling, which I love tray ceilings. It makes the space feel bigger, makes it feel more open, does give you more of an echo. So if you're noticing echo right now, that's probably why. But you still get tons of nice recessed lighting and the ceiling fan, which even if it's cold out, a lot of people here still will sleep with their ceiling fans on because that's just what we do here in Florida and in Jacksonville. Then as we continue through into the primary ensuite, they actually did more of a herringbone look with the tile. It is still the same tile, but more of a herringbone look. We have our powder room or water closet off to the side. And then we get to where the magic happens, which is the rest of the bathroom. So we have our nice double sink here, double vanity, plenty of additional cabinetry as well. So plenty of storage options. They did do the quartz countertops with it, and then you do get the nice big glass. On the other side, we have a huge shower. So again, the shower, I would love to maybe have had a rain head in here because I just like rain heads, like who doesn't? But it's a great size space. You don't need the door because of the fact that, because of the step down, water's not gonna come into the space. And again, as we come in, you can just see, it's just really nice and deep. You have the controls next to the opening so you don't have to get wet when you turn the shower on. And there even is a little toiletry area here for your soaps and your shampoos as well. And the tile, they went up to the ceiling. You'll love to see it. Finally, we get to our primary closet. So this closet, as you'll notice here, this is a nice big square closet, plenty of storage options with it, but if you wanted something that was more custom, you definitely could do it after the fact. But again, as you can see here, it's just a good size space overall. So, really some great finishes in this home. Some really great options were chosen. But now let's get down to the brass tacks and let's talk about the price of this home, which is, in my opinion, the best price you're gonna find here in Silverleaf right this moment. All right, so this home, I mean, this quick move-in, I love it, you know, for the price that it's at. You know, we are actually in the Evergreen Island neighborhood. It's a gated neighborhood here with David Weekley. And not to mention, you know, it's only got like $160, $170 a month of HOA fees to have that gated ability, but also get all the Silverleaf amenities. Now, if you want to know more about the Silverleaf amenities, we have a great video on that. It's a neighborhood tour of Silverleaf. I highly suggest you check that out. But more about this home as we get back to it, you know, or this neighborhood, you know, when it comes to Evergreen Island, this neighborhood's only gonna have about 150 to 160 houses. So it's gonna be a very small neighborhood overall compared to the other ones here in Silverleaf. As far as what makes this one so well priced, if you currently look online, this home is going to show up somewhere in the 440s to 450s. You know, this is actually the Valiant floor plan. It's 1,767 square feet. As you saw, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage. But this floor plan, I mean, it starts in the mid-4s. But guess what? Just because, you know, we're friends here, you know, I got you the inside scoop, and I can tell you that you're actually able, especially if you call me, text me, email me, and we talk through it and work with the builder on it, to be able to get this somewhere in the low 4s, maybe even as low as 4 to 405. That's unheard of. I mean, we have resales here in Silverleaf in the 425 to 450 range, and we're talking about new construction, never lived in, for right around 400 for a gated community. You can't beat that. So again, if you like this video today, like it on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to see more like this, ring the bell so you get notified when we post more videos like this. But if you want to make this home yours today, or if you just want to know more about Evergreen Island or Silverleaf as a whole, call me, text me, email me. In the description of this video is going to be a link to my calendar. I'm always happy to help answer any questions you may have, whether it's about this one or any others. And again, this is their best priced home in all of Silverleaf for new construction for single family homes, but they also are running some great incentives for their other homes as well. So again, if you're looking for the best rates, the best closing cost concessions, maybe the best flex cash to do some things around the home before you own it and buy it, that's something that this builder, David Weekley, is willing to do. And David Weekley is one of my favorite builders here in Northeast Florida in Jacksonville. So I'll see you guys again in our next video, and we'll go from there.